Welcome to CanFit Pro's Fundamentals of Nutrition, the foundation of nutrition education. In this section, section 5 of 10, we'll be looking at macronutrients, specifically carbohydrates. Let's look at the purpose and function of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are compounds used by the body to deliver energy. They can be classified into one of two groups and one of four subgroups. Simple carbohydrates include monosaccharides. That would be one saccharide molecule. These include glucose, found in many fruits and vegetables, fructose, also found in fruits and vegetables, and galactose, found in plant cell walls. Simple carbohydrates also include disaccharides, which would be two saccharide molecules. This includes sucrose, which is glucose and fructose combined, found in sugar cane and sugar beets, lactose, which would be the combination of glucose and galactose, found in milk, maltose, which is the combination of glucose and glucose, found in germinating grains. The other main group is complex carbohydrates. These include oligosaccharides, which are also two saccharides. These include fructooligosaccharides, or multiple fructose monosaccharides, found in many vegetables, and galactooligosaccharides, or multiple galactose molecules, found in vegetable and fruit fiber, also known as cellulose. Complex carbohydrates also include polysaccharides, which are many saccharide molecules, and include starch, also known as amylum, made up of multiple glucose molecules found in green plants. Glycogen, stored in form of glucose with many glucose molecules, are found in animal and fungal tissue, sometimes referred to as animal starch. Glucose is carried in the blood to the brain, heart, kidney, and muscles, and other tissues where it's used for energy. A constant supply of glucose is necessary for the proper functioning of the brain. Carbohydrates can be divided into two qualities: high quality, which would be derived from vegetables, fruit, whole grains, and other plant sources, and low quality, found in highly processed, sometimes nutrient-poor, calorie-rich foods. These sources of carbohydrates may contribute to weight gain because of the ease of which we digest them. How much carbohydrates do you need? Well, for energy, 30 to 70% of your calories should come from carbohydrates, depending on activity level. The more active you are, the more carbohydrates you will need. Note that 1 gram of carbohydrate contains 4 calories. All digestible carbohydrates are converted to glucose, and glucose is made into glycogen for storage. Storage occurs in your liver as well as in the muscles. When your body later requires glucose, it can be broken down from glycogen back into glucose if glucose is not available in the bloodstream from digestion. If carbohydrate intake exceeds your body's energy demands and storage space, it is converted to triglycerides, or fat, by the liver. Fats built from excess carbohydrates are then transported to adipose tissue sites throughout your body, where they're stored for later use. In other words, eating too many carbohydrate foods will lead to increased body fat. Let's take a look at fiber, a very special type of carbohydrate. While the main role of carbohydrates is to provide energy, a secondary role is to provide fiber. Neither protein nor fat contain fiber. Dietary fiber is the part of the plant that you cannot digest. There are two main types of dietary fiber. Soluble fiber. This is fiber that dissolves in water, hence the term soluble. And in your small intestine, soluble fiber acts as a trap of sorts that collects waste materials and moves them out of the body. Soluble fiber also slows the passage of the contents in your small intestine, so nutrients are absorbed more slowly. Soluble fiber does not help with regularity, but does help to lower blood cholesterol levels. It may also help control blood sugar in people with diabetes. Food sources include apples, plums, oranges, Brussels sprouts, carrots, legumes, barley, oat bran, psyllium, and others. Insoluble fiber, commonly called roughage, insoluble fiber does not dissolve in water and does not break down easily. Insoluble fiber contributes to stool bulk because of its ability to trap water within its structure and quickly push food through the digestive tract to create regular bowel movements. Insoluble fiber may be important in the prevention of certain types of cancer. Food sources of insoluble fiber include whole grains, brown rice, corn, fruits with edible seeds. The skins of most fruits and vegetables are excellent sources of insoluble fiber. So how much fiber do you need? Well, you should consume 25 to 40 grams of fiber each day. Legumes such as split peas, lentils, and chickpeas have 5 to 7 grams in half a cup, while 1 cup of beans has approximately 15 grams of fiber. Eating enough fiber every day can also prevent heart disease, lower cholesterol, lower risk of blood clots, prevent constipation and hemorrhoids, prevents colon and other cancers, and can lessen insulin required by people with type 1 diabetes. Eating 5 to 10 servings of vegetables and fruits and whole grains every day throughout the course of the day will provide more than adequate fiber. Getting the most fiber from vegetables and fruits by eating them with their skin. Too much fiber can affect nutrient absorption, so be careful not to overdo it either. The digestion of carbohydrates begins as you start chewing. Your saliva contains an enzyme, called amylase, that begins chemical carbohydrate breakdown. Glucose is absorbed in the small intestine and transported via the blood to your liver for storage or delivery throughout your body. The body carefully maintains blood sugar levels for energy and for health. Regulation of blood sugar levels follows this process. Carbohydrates are digested and appear in the blood primarily as glucose. Blood glucose levels are highest for approximately 1 hour after a meal. When the pancreas detects glucose in the blood, it secretes the hormone insulin. Insulin allows glucose to move from the blood into the cells for immediate use, or if in excess, for storage as glycogen in the liver and muscles, or as fat. Blood glucose levels then drop back to a normal range. If blood glucose levels fall too low, liver glycogen is converted to glucose for use by other body tissues. By ensuring an adequate supply of dietary carbohydrate, protein in the body is spared as an energy source. Carbohydrate also facilitates the complete breakdown of fat in the body's energy-releasing processes. Lastly, carbohydrates are broken down and provide a source of energy in about 20 minutes or less, lasting up to about 4 hours, depending on the carbohydrate. The longer it takes for food to digest, the longer you feel full. Foods with higher fiber content have a higher satiety level, as do foods with protein or fats in them. In the next section, we'll be looking at another macronutrient, fats. This has been CanFit Pro's Fundamentals of Nutrition. For more information on this program or on CanFit Pro, please visit www.canfitpro.com or call us at 1-800-667-5622. Until next time, take care and stay fit.